Yeah, if he's there next year. Lots of people think he might transfer out. I didn't know anything about this, but apparently he hired an agent that is well known in college football for finding NIL deals for transfers. But I don't know, that's just rumors. If I had to guess, Vizina will be the starter next year. Whether he should be or not, I don't know. I know Dabo doesn't want Vizina to transfer out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he told him, hey, you're the guy next year, so he doesn't transfer out. Shit. I ain't anywhere close to rich. We can try to get rich this week, though. Not many weeks left to bet on college football. Let's see here. Of course, we're going to make our picks tonight on the Lunch Money Show, so I won't really make picks, but I just want to look at some of these lines. There's actually games starting tomorrow. I guess it's because it's Thanksgiving weekend. We got games tomorrow, on Thanksgiving, Friday, and Saturday. So, the Thanksgiving game is actually a decent one. Yes, Football Frank here. The Thanksgiving Day game is actually a pretty good one. It's Navy and Memphis. I mean, it's better than nothing. Memphis favored by 5.5 points. Then, as usual, we get the Egg Bowl on Friday. They play every Friday after Thanksgiving. And also Utah and Kansas. A little bit surprised to see Ole Miss is only favored by 7 at Mississippi State. But I'm not sure how much of that has to do with the Lane Kiffin rumors or what. Like if there's people in Vegas that know, the people that set these lines, if there's people out there that know that he's gone, that maybe his players know it and they won't put up as much of a fight here. I don't know, because to me they should be favored by more than 7. That's what I'm saying here. But who knows? Utah and Kansas is at what time is that? Are both of them at the same time? Why would they put, there's only 2 games on Friday, why would they put them both on at the same time? Unless this is a typo, which I guess is possible. It's saying that both of them are at noon. So, what am I cooking tomorrow? Tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't know what I'm cooking tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm cooking today. Thanksgiving tomorrow? No, it's not tomorrow. What are you talking about? Iowa at Nebraska. This is also on Friday at 12. They got these times wrong. They've got these times wrong. There's no way all these games are on at the same time. Here we go. I don't know what's going on this DraftKings site, but is Georgia and Georgia Tech on Friday too? Something's going on here. I feel like this isn't right. Is there that many games on Friday? Is Georgia and Georgia Tech on Friday at 3:30? I guess maybe it is. Of course, that game's in the Benz this year. Georgia Tech sold their home game away to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, so it's still in Atlanta. But anyway, of course, Georgia Tech got blown out by Pitt. That was bad. That was real bad. Anyway, Georgia 13.5-point favorite in that one. And Georgia Tech fans are down so bad after that loss to Pitt. I mean, they're down in the dumps, man. And I don't look. I almost feel sorry for them. They were right there. Like they had their hopes up all season long. They were finally looking like, you know, maybe the best team in the ACC and maybe make it in the playoffs. And then it just all got ripped out from underneath them. So I saw some people on Twitter. I follow a bunch of Georgia Tech people on Twitter. And you got people trying to sell their tickets. They're like, I got tickets to the Georgia game. I don't even want to go anymore. Trying to sell them for like half price. I'm like, damn. So it's probably going to end up being like 80% Georgia fans in that stadium on Saturday or Friday, whenever it is. What else we got here? Texas A&M in Texas. This is the game's in Texas. 2.5-point underdog for Texas at home. Look at that. Indiana is favored by almost 30. 28.5 against Purdue. Arizona to Arizona State. What was I saying? Kids are off school this week, so yeah, kids are here. Arizona State. Arizona State, 1.5-point home dog. How about this one? Ohio State favored by 10.5. And what are they? Nate. I see Nate's in here. Nate, when's the last time that Ohio State beat Michigan? They've lost, what, 5 times in a row? Is it 4 or 5 years in a row? I can't remember. What's the last year that Ohio State won that game? Was it 2019? I can't remember. It's been so long, I forget. I mean, there's so many L's. What is it? Yeah, since 2019. There's so many L's in a row against Michigan that I lost track. Dang. So, anyway, Ohio State's favored by 10.5. At Michigan. That would be the most hilarious thing if Ohio State lost again. Hold on now. If Ohio State loses that game, does that knock them out of the Big Ten championship again? Because Indiana's getting in, so it's going to be Indiana and somebody else. It's either going to be Ohio State or Oregon. Ohio State or Oregon, right? Because we already know Oregon's winning their game, so that's a given. Ohio State, Michigan, or Oregon based on the tiebreakers. Okay. Well, Michigan would have the head-to-head tiebreaker against Ohio State, right? How many Big Ten losses does Michigan have? Only one, right? Because the other game they lost was an out-of-conference game. Pretty sure. Whatever. Anyway. Okay. No head-to-head. That doesn't matter. Gotcha. Miami and Pittsburgh. Miami is still... Well, it's going to be interesting to see where Miami ends up in the rankings tomorrow night. Because they're sitting right there on the outside looking in. It's looking like, barring any kind of real disaster, that it's going to be Virginia and who's it going to be? ACC's so fucked up. Anyway. Miami's trying to, what I'm trying to say here is Miami is trying to get an impressive win on the road at Pitt. They're a 7-point favorite on the road, and they're trying to get that large bid into the playoffs. Yes. Texas Tech and West Virginia. How many points does Texas Tech want to win this game by? Yes, SMU, I think. Thank you. Texas Tech and West Virginia. How many points does Texas Tech want to score in this game? Now look at this here. The over-under is 53.5 in this game. I think Texas Tech will score 40-something. I mean, they'll score most of that on their own. So, can West Virginia score anything? Miami should at least jump Utah, move up to 12. Yeah. Yeah. If they jump up in the top 12 this week and then have a convincing win over Pittsburgh next week, which I'm not convinced that they will, honestly. Miami doesn't play well on the road. No, they just don't. Anyway, I guess there's still a chance they could get in. Houston and Baylor. Sorry, Baylor man, but I don't really think anybody's going to watch that game outside of Baylor man. The Toilet Bowl Classic here. Clemson and South Carolina. 12 o'clock on Saturday afternoon in Columbia, the shithole. And Clemson is an underdog here, and they should be. I'm actually surprised they're not more of an underdog. It's been weird. This is the first time in a long time that I can remember, like, fans of both of these teams are, like, trying to convince the other fan base that their team is shittier. It's like, yeah, we suck. You guys are going to win this year. And they're like, no, you might suck, but you don't suck as bad as we suck. They're having a suck-off. It's weird. I don't know. I think this line is probably about right. So, what's the over-under in that one? 46.5. Over. Two bad defenses here. Give me the over. Love the over in that. Iowa State and Oklahoma State. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about Colorado and Kansas State. This is almost like Clemson and South Carolina. Which team sucks more? Well, I think Kentucky sucks more. Louisville should win this game. It's in Louisville. They're favored by 3.5. I don't know about the spread there, but whatever. They should win the game. I mean, Louisville's bad, but they're not as bad as Kentucky. Kentucky's terrible. Let's see here. Wake Forest and Duke. Nobody really cares about that game anymore because neither one of those teams are in the running in the ACC or a playoff bid. So it's just that's a pat yourself on the back game. Wow, what the fuck? I hate how it does that. If I'm actively looking through the games, it shouldn't time me out. I understand if I just have it up on the screen for 30 minutes with not even do anything, but if I'm actively scrolling, I don't know why they kick me out like that. They're like, hurry up and make a bet, dude, or get off the site. Where was I at? Now I forgot where I was at. Damn it. There it was. UC. So there's a scenario out there where I'm seeing BYU and especially BYU fans crying on the internet of talking about how they, as a one-loss team, could possibly get left out of the playoffs. I don't know, but they've got a chance to beat UCF this weekend, favored by 17.5. Where are we at here? The rest of these are crap games. Here's the two worst teams in the ACC. Look at that. Boston College and Syracuse. Holy shit. combined 3 wins for those teams. Ugh, Lord. Now we're getting to the good ones. Here we go. Now we're getting to the good ones. Oregon at Washington. I don't know why I thought they were playing Oregon State. Because I'm an idiot. So this is a harder game than I thought. Washington is 6.5-point home favorite. So Washington has a chance to kick Oregon out of any chance of making the Big Ten championship, you know, under the guise that Ohio State loses their game. Pete, I have a package for you, but I don't know where to send it. Well, you can send it to my house, as long as it's not, you know, as long as I don't need a hazmat suit to open it up, either that or a bomb vest. Anything other than that, yeah, you can send it to my house. Anyway, LSU at Oklahoma here. Oklahoma favored by 10. Vanderbilt and Tennessee. Tennessee finally goes on the road and gets a big win against Florida for the first time since, I don't know, George Bush was president? Yeah. Which is insane. But anyway, they went down to Gainesville and just, kicked the teeth in of Florida down there. Vanderbilt, a huge win. Blew out their opponent this week. And they're an underdog. Vanderbilt is an underdog at Tennessee. Again, I'm not going to make any picks on this show. I'll wait till the Lunch Money show. But look, I'll just go ahead and tell you. I think Vanderbilt's winning this game. So, that tells you everything right there. Missouri at Arkansas. Nobody cares. Missouri took a big fat L this week. Clemson did win the Blood Bowl. Yeah, so every year they do a blood drive between Clemson fans and South Carolina fans to see who can donate the most blood for the blood drive. And it looks as if Nicholas is telling us that Clemson won the Blood Bowl. So Clemson bled more for their team than South Carolina did this weekend. That's good. That's good. Boy, how about this game? Now, it's unfortunate that this game doesn't have any luster on it. But I'm going to watch it. It's 2 train wrecks. You've got to watch it just to see how bad they are. You know what I mean? So I'm going to watch this game. Now, maybe, you know what? If it's so bad that it's just that it's unwatchable, that I might turn it off eventually. But I'm at least going to give it a shot. Florida State at Florida. And as bad as Florida State is, they are unbelievably bad. Unbelievably bad. They are still only a 1.5-point underdog on the road. Oh, boy. Well, at least Mike Norvell knows he's not coaching for his job in this game because they already told him he's not going anywhere. So he can go out there and play. He can coach freely. You know? The Mike Norvell way. Oregon State, Washington State, nobody cares about. Virginia Tech and Virginia. Well, people do care about this one, at least as far as the ACC standings go. Of course, Virginia Tech got waxed this week, and Virginia is currently in first place in the ACC, and they're favored by 10.5. Now, this is a weird rivalry here, because over the past, 6 or 7 years, there has been several instances where Virginia clearly had the better team that year than Virginia Tech, and it wasn't even close. And somehow, they still have a hard time beating. I mean, when Virginia Tech's decent, when Virginia's decent, I'm not going to say great, but decent, and Virginia Tech is just terrible, they somehow still lose to Virginia Tech. So it's a weird. No, I do think it's different this year. And comparing this year to every other year is not really fair, but I don't know. Still is a rivalry game. This is a home game for Virginia, which helps them. And it's also a big game for them in the ACC, so I think they'll win the game. I think they'll win the game. I don't know about the spread. We'll talk about that tonight. Alabama and Auburn. Does Auburn have a chance to do something hilarious here? Is that what we're doing? If Alabama loses and Oklahoma wins, it's Georgia and Oklahoma and in Atlanta, right? Is that right? Surprised that Alabama's not more of an Auburn's not more of an underdog here. I guess just because it's in Auburn. That would be, Ohio State losing to Michigan would be crazy. Alabama losing to Auburn would be crazy because it would shake everything up. UCLA at Southern Cal. Southern Cal favored by almost 3 touchdowns there. Of course, they just got obliterated by Oregon. What was the stat I read this morning? Lincoln Riley is it's either 3-10 or 3-11 against ranked teams since 2023, so in the last 3 years. And he's lost all 3 games, all 3 years to Notre Dame. So, yeah. North Carolina, NC State, nobody cares about that. SMU's still trying. Yeah, they need to win this to hold on. And I think they will. Didn't Cal just fire their coach yesterday? Pretty sure Cal fired their coach yesterday. Unless I dreamt that. I'm pretty sure I read that. So, anyway, yeah, SMU should win that game. Notre Dame and Stanford. Well, that's not even worth watching, honestly. How bad is it? That's going to be a bloodbath. If they're trying to get Jeremiah Love the Heisman, and they just let him carry the ball 30 times in that game, he might run for 500 yards on Stanford. I'm not even joking. He just destroys Stanford just with Jeremiah Love. Yeah, they really could win him the Heisman if they wanted to. Now, the smart thing to do is, try not to get him hurt if they're up big. But if they're up by 40 and they could just unleash Love and just give him the ball every time and just let him get like 5 or 6 touchdowns and run for 300-something yards, that might actually get him the Heisman, but we'll see. Well, you got it, guys. There, you got it. Let me turn this down just a wee tad bit. All right. Good morning, everybody. What's up, sir? How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm driving right now, so I hope my Bluetooth will hold up.
It sounds good so far.
Okay, good. I wanted to let you know that over the weekend, Octavian and I got together, and we hired a witch doctor, and we put a big old spell on the Miami Hurricanes. Just want to let Slim know that. And the spell, or the spell's going to be that Carson Beck's going to throw 10 interceptions during the Florida game.
Yeah.
Go down bad, real bad.
Yeah. Is it the same spell that they put on Florida?
Yeah, they got Florida, don't they?
No. Oh, Miami's got Pitt.
Oh, Miami's got Pitt. Pitt's their last game?
Yeah,
Really?
Miami and Florida already played earlier in the year.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Miami
Then
already won that game. Yeah.
I got to get with Octavian and change the spell then.
Yeah, Octavian is, well, he forgot. Yeah, he doesn't even know. He's like, he heard you say a curse on Miami. He just said he doesn't care what it is. Just do it.
Yeah. I didn't, I came in late here. Did you tell the spread about Georgia Tech? Or
Yeah,
not?
I did.
What is it?
10.5, I think.
10.5, Georgia? Really?
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm kind of happy about that. Those people that pick the spread, they know something. Although Georgia never covers the spread. I mean, they were 43.5 spread for Charlotte 49ers, and they didn't cover that.
Also,
We'll see.
this past weekend for Georgia Tech was, absolutely brutal. I mean, they went from possibly winning the ACC and making it to the playoffs to now just nothing.
What's going on here? Now, I heard Josh Pate say this, that, okay, if Alabama beats Auburn, then they're going to Atlanta for the SEC championship. How is that so?
Who is?
Because Alabama beat Georgia? Is that the reason?
You know what? I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't either.
Right now, so Alabama's got one SEC loss, right?
Right.
Georgia's
Oklahoma.
got one SEC loss, and Oklahoma's got one SEC loss. Is that right?
Okay. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
So if Auburn beats Alabama, they'll have two SEC losses, but Georgia and Oklahoma will still only have one.
Yeah.
So it would be Georgia and Oklahoma that play each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
I'm
about
pretty sure.
A&M. So they're just going to sit out A&M?
Oh, I forgot about A&M.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what's. I mean, look. What is it? Texas A&M is third, and Georgia's fourth, and Bama's 10th. And Bama's going to jump up.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh,
Auburn?
I forgot about it. Yeah, Oklahoma's out of it. They got two SEC losses, so it doesn't matter what happens with the. So really, what it is, it comes down to Alabama, A&M, and Georgia. So if A&M's going to win, most likely, right, against Texas. Let's just assume that they do. They're definitely in, and then it comes down to either Alabama or Georgia. So Alabama would get in ahead of Georgia because of the tiebreaker if they beat Auburn. Is that right, Lou? Because they have a better record. And
I don't. That's if that's what it is, that's what it is. It just makes no damn sense to me. But Georgia will be in the playoffs. Okay, so if we don't play the SEC championship, so be done. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on here.
yeah.
You still with me?
Yeah, I'm still with you. Yeah. Where are you headed to?
I'm headed to Staples because both of my damn little computers are running slow. So I'm thinking they've got some sort of malware on them. So we'll have to figure it out. But yeah, that's where I'm heading. I'm doing a couple of stops going. Oh, stop, buddy. Going to Earth Fair because I'm digging Earth Fair as of late. Oh, a reason for my call. We always kind of trade about, hey, what's a good movie? What's a good series you've seen? I saw it. Since your dad was in the armed services, I think you'd really appreciate this movie. It's called The Last Full Measure.
Okay.
It's a 2019 movie, okay? You can find it on Prime. I think you'd find it on Prime at no cost. It's about Vietnam ambush by the Viet Cong on this on the Big Red One infantry, and this paratrooper, pararescue Air Force guy comes down and rescues about 60 individuals, okay? And then he's shot dead. So all the other soldiers put in for a Congressional Medal of Honor for him, and they didn't give it to him.
Oh, is this a true story?
Yeah, it's basically, it's a true story.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, he's like in the higher ether because there's only so many enlisted men that do get the Congressional Medal of Honor. But it took 32 years for them to go through the process of it, and it's heart-wrenching, man, because they tell the whole battle that happened, all the mistakes that happened for all of them. It's good. It's really good.
All right, I'll check it out. It's called Last Full Measure. I'll check it out.
Yeah, and great actors. Christopher Plummer, who's dead now. William Hurt, who's dead now. Oh God, who else was in it? Ed Harris is in it. Samuel L. Jackson is in it. Yeah, so it's a great culmination of actors, and they do it with honor. They do it really well.
All right, explain to us, Lou, how these with the tiebreakers, how they work.
If Alabama and A&M both win, they're in the SEC championship game. Alabama versus A&M. If either one of them lose, Georgia plays the one that wins.
Okay.
So if A&M loses, it'll be Georgia-Bama in the SEC championship.
What in the unlikely scenario that both Alabama and A&M both lost?
If Alabama and A&M both lost, that would. I think it would be Georgia and Bama still.
Okay.
Because it's opponent win percentage, and A&M played all the terrible teams in the league. So
yeah.
A&M's opponent win percentage is really low. A&M's only chance to get in is to win.
Gotcha.
Georgia can't lose because it's a non-con game. So Georgia can lose 100-0. It doesn't
playoffs, right? Yeah.
They'll still be in the playoffs either way. But
yeah, they would just drop a seed or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. I think the most likely, I think Alabama and A&M will both win, and then that's who will play. The most likely to lose, I think, is A&M.
Now, look, yeah, Georgia's in an interesting position where, like you said, they cannot even play for the SEC championship. They're still going to make the playoffs. So the question is, obviously, if you're a Georgia fan, you want to win the SEC and hang that banner and brag about it for the next 12 months. But taking a week off almost wouldn't be a bad idea, would it?
No.
I mean,
the Notre Dame of the SEC.
Well, you get a week off. You get an opportunity for a week off. I mean, if you win the SEC championship game, then you get a week off.
That's true too. Yeah, you mean a bye week?
I still like to win the SEC.
Right.
A lot of people disagree. A lot of people are like what you just said. They'd rather Georgia not make the SEC championship game to get a week off. But I still like unless you win the national title, what do you have to fall back on? An SEC title.
Yeah.
I'd rather that. Like, we won the SEC last year. That still matters to me. Yeah, we lost. Now, we lost in the first round of the playoffs, but what if we didn't play in the SEC title game? And what are we bragging about last year? A win over Tennessee?
I'm with you.
In the regular season?
Yeah, I'm with you. I feel the same way you do about it, but a lot of people don't.
Yeah. I still like the conference championship.
Yeah, I mean, look how many schools around there. South Carolina would love to hang a banner. I mean,
yeah,
they haven't hung a banner since fucking Vietnam, like Scott was just talking about.
Yeah, and I get the goals for Georgia and South Carolina aren't the same. Like Georgia has a natty. I get that. But the odds of anybody winning the natty, even if they make the playoffs, are really small because you got to beat 3 or 4 top 10 teams in a row. I mean, that's hard to do. So I mean, I'd like at least the opportunity to.
Yeah, and then like you said, whoever wins the SEC is almost definitely getting a bye in the first round of the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm at Staples, guys. Y'all have a good day. Okay.
All right. See you later, Scott.
Bye.
Scott's the only guy I know that still takes his computer to a computer repair shop. If something happened to my computer, I just fucking throw it away and get another one. You know what I mean?
well, you gotta do something to it before you throw it away. You gotta bust it up into a million pieces. But there's no way I'm ever giving my computer to anybody.
Yeah. In a Hunter Biden situation.
If anybody ever saw my internet search history or anything, they'd call every government agency. Around it immediately.
Yeah.
Well, even the text messages, I worry about that sometimes. I text Sea-Dog the other day because I bought his baby something, just a little something for Christmas, new thing. Anyway, so I had to get his address. So I texted him for his address. He texted me back his address. And then I text him back, what size pipe bomb do you
Yeah. Yeah, if the FBI started looking at your text messages, they'd think something was going on.
Yeah, and then I'm like, well, if somebody really sends him a pipe bomb, I'm the first door to knock.
Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah, he'd be suspect number one.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Did Pete make it back home?
Yeah. Yeah, she got home last night. So, are your kids in school? My kids are off of school this week.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. They're off all this week. When I was in school, we went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, me too. It was a 4-day weekend. You just got Thursday through Sunday off.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they got the whole week off. Mrs. Peete took the week off. So, got a house full of people.
Yeah.
But of course, Mrs. Peete wants me to do stuff now. Like, oh, I'm off work this week. Let's do stuff. I'm like, stuff? What? Kind of stuff. Yes, Vic, I'll let you in. What's up?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Vic. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing.
Oh,
I believe you.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that if Bama and A&M lose, that A&M would go to SEC championship because they would only have one loss. Bama would have two.
Well, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Well, he said that. He said if one of them loses, the one that wins plays Georgia.
Right. What both of them.
If Bama loses, they're out. Then you have to throw Ole Miss in the equation.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
Because they only have one loss too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They also do. Yeah. Unless they lost to Mississippi State. But.
I was shocked by that line. It was like a touchdown? 7?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not really that surprised.
Why?
What for which game?
For Ole Miss and Mississippi State.
Oh, what? Oh, what is it?
7 points.
Huh? Yeah, they do. Yeah, that is kind of low. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so Jackpot says he's pretty sure that Ole Miss gets into the equation if somehow both A&M and Alabama both lose. So I guess that's what you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think all that's going to happen, but I guess it could.
Yeah, I think that of those three, I think we would have the highest opponent percentage.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard to nail it down, because every week your opponent winning percentage changes.
Yeah.
Because every opponent you've played either wins or loses next week. And so if a team you played wins next week, that's good for you. If a team you played loses next week, that's bad for you.
Yeah. So you got to kind of root for the teams that you beat to win.
Yeah, well, it doesn't even matter if you beat them. It's just the teams you played. It's just opponent win percentage.
Okay. It would be awesome and would really shut the haters up if instead of all these, win percentage and tiebreakers, if it comes down, everyone's got the same record, they should just let Kirk Herbstreit pick who plays in the SEC championship game. Nobody would be mad about that, would they?
Hey, speaking of Kirk Herbstreit, why do you think Florida State's only keeping Norvell? Do you think it's purely financial reasons?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
they
be.
can't afford it because of all their lawsuits. So they spent all their money. They spent all their money suing the ACC.
And I'm pretty sure they're still paying Willie Taggart some money, aren't they?
They are. Wow.
I mean, and then if they bring a new coach in, unless they go the Group of 5 route or whatever, then they're gonna have to pay him $8, $9, $10 million a year, whoever they get. And
Yeah, they're still paying Taggart 6 years.
they really
later.
screwed up by not getting in on the running for James Franklin, and I was kind of surprised that, Virginia Tech, all things considered, got a pretty good deal with him. It's only a 5-year deal. It's not one of those 10-year crazy deals, and he's getting paid, I think, $8 million a year for 5 years, or $8.2 million or something, which is a lot, but it's not crazy. It's not like 12, 13 million, which a lot of these big coaches are going for now. and they get locked in for 7 and 8 years. So
y'all want to do a like a $25 pool on Lane Kiffin?
we can, yeah.
You only get one pick. You're the host. You go first.
All right, so who all's doing it?
Well, Vic, you'll do it, won't you?
So the choices are Lane Kiffin stays or he goes somewhere else.
Well, yeah, you pick where he's going to be next year.
Oh, okay. So you pick where he's going to be. So Ole Miss or LSU or Florida or wherever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Now-
I'm going to say that he stays at Ole Miss.
Well, Pete
Yeah.
gets first pick.
Oh. Okay.
Josh Pate said he knows where he's going.
Well, then he went on his show last night and said he was just trolling,
Oh my God.
which is funny because his entire reply section is filled with people telling him that tweet was just clickbait to get people to watch his show.
All right.
Then he came on his show and said, obviously, I was just being sarcastic. I've got no idea where he's going.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So I think because they didn't just come out and say that he's staying at Ole Miss, that he is leaving to go somewhere. So really, it comes down to LSU and Florida, right? In my mind, he's not going to Arkansas. That's not happening. So, God damn. I think LSU's the better job, but I think he's got ties to Florida. Plus, he's being recruited by both Urban Meyer and Steve Spurrier, who's his hero, to Florida. Oh man! All right, I guess I'm going to say Florida.
Tube.
Yeah. I'm going to say that he stays at Ole Miss.
Damn.
You got stuck with LSU.
That was going to be my pick. Stay at Ole Miss. But all right, I'll take LSU then.
All right, let me write this down.
And if for some reason he goes somewhere else, then we just keep our $25.
Well, he's not going anywhere other than those 3 schools.
I don't know, man.
Where? Penn State? I mean, Texas? Oh, well.
This USC. Yeah.
What is Southern Cal
Southern
talking
Cal. Yeah.
I guess I haven't factored in the after season firings like you're saying right now yet. Pete said Florida, right? Yeah, I said Florida. Vic said Ole Miss. And Lou says LS Lou.
Yeah.
LS Lou. All right, there we go.
All right, and if one of us is right, then we would just send that person $25 each.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because you're talking about Josh Pate trolling. Lane Kiffin's a troll. I mean,
I know.
So he's trolling at least 2 schools right now. We just don't know which 2 he's trolling.
Yeah. Right.
He's either trolling Ole Miss and LSU and Florida, or Florida and Ole Miss. I don't know who he's trolling.
Yeah, even though I picked Florida, I feel I'm not very confident about that at all.
Me either.
I mean, seriously. But it's hard to believe what you see online anymore because first of all, you got the people that follow the planes. That's ridiculous. But you got the ties. Like I said, with Spurrier at Florida, he met his wife at Florida. Did his wife go to school at Florida? I think
so.
I think she's a Florida grad.
Well, it's actually his ex-wife.
His ex-wife, yeah.
Together, kinda.
Weren't his kids born in Florida? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, then you've got the ties to LSU as far as his daughter's dating one of the LSU players. So I don't know.
What's interesting to me, and I guess this is going to start becoming normal now, but so like it used to be like, I'm going to go here, they're giving me more money. In this case with Lane Kiffin, they're all going to pay him the same, whatever, it's not like LSU is going to offer him $13 million a year and then Florida's going to say, well, we're out then because we're only going to pay 12. Florida would just say, okay, we'll match the 13. So they all 3 would pay him whatever he wants. But like LSU, at least it's been reported, is promising him $25 million a year in NIL money on top of the $20 million the school has to pay. So they're basically promising him $45 million a year to spend on players.
So he can go buy the best team money can buy.
Yeah.
And he's already a freaking wizard. I mean, is he the best transfer portal coach in the country?
I think so.
I think he is too.
Yeah, probably either him or the guy at Texas Tech.
Yeah, that's true too. Well, right now Texas Tech literally does have the best team that money can buy because they have the highest paid roster in college football right now.
Signetti's done well.
Signetti's done well, but see, a lot of these coaches live and die by the portal, but they fail miserably. Look at Florida State, for example. That's one big one. But Lane Kiffin, it's unbelievable how he can go find a fucking D2 quarterback that nobody's ever heard of, and he ends up being one of the best. You know, he's your backup, and he ends up being one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
It's like-
the starter was a preseason Heisman candidate. Gets hurt.
Yeah.
And at 3 nobody takes his job and is now also a Heisman candidate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the nobody turns out to be better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dabo looks at what Lane Kiffin's doing, and he thinks he's doing black magic like he's a fucking wizard or something. He's like, what is going on down there? I didn't even know this is possible.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Drinkwitz is pretty good in the portal too, says Jack. But why? Because he can beat Auburn, South Carolina, and Mississippi State every year? Come on, man. Drinkwitz is so overrated.
I was wrong about Missouri. I gotta take my lumps on that one. I bought into the Missouri hype, the first half of the season. I did.
Yes, and so Nate wants to know if he can come on. I don't know if he's still back there.
It's not. You're not supposed to even say that.
Yeah.
It's to tell you, but when you're on somebody else's show, don't worry about who's in the back room and who's not. It's not your job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pete knows how to work StreamYard.
Yeah. What was I saying? Now I forgot what I was saying, Vic. You interrupted me. Oh, we were talking about Missouri. Now I forgot what I was going to say about him. But yeah, I don't know. He was another one that, his name is being brought up for all these jobs. And that shine wore off that penny, didn't it? He ain't going nowhere, is he?
I hope if Florida misses on Kiffin, I hope they go after Drinkwitz.
Wow.
Just that won't work.
No. Drinkwitz in Florida. That would be funny, though. That would be really funny. Clark Lee to Penn State. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what James Franklin did. So.
Yeah, that's true. He certainly should be getting some calls. I don't know that he'll go there or not. Isn't Vanderbilt supposed to be investing some insane amount of money into their football program over the next 5 years or something? So, sort of like Ole Miss. I don't know if they could, could Vanderbilt afford to pay him $12 million a year to stay there? If that's what they needed to do?
I bet after this year, they'll it's easier to get people to donate when you're winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I bet they could come up with it.
Yeah, I don't know where all that cash is coming from, but they have an influx of cash coming in. Vandy Dandy, I swear. Clark Lee is overrated. Now, this is a Vanderbilt fan here.
Yeah.
Clark Lee is overrated. Jerry Kill and Tim Beck turned Vandy around. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Who hired them?
Well, that's the same argument about Dabo Swinney. Guy won at the top level for 10 years, and they go, "Oh, Pete, it's only because he had generational players and Brent Venables and Tony Elliott." It's like, so what? Hold on now. What you're telling me is that the reason that they won a lot is because they had great coaches and great players? Holy shit.
That's another one of those defense mechanisms that people fall back on.
Yeah.
When somebody else is winning besides them.
It's just the dumbest argument ever. It's like, Nick Saban's the best head coach of all time. You know what? He surrounded himself with great elite coaching staffs every year and recruited the best players. I mean,
Yeah.
Nick Saban wasn't playing football. I mean, what the fuck?
Georgia was never winning another natty after they lost Dan Lanning as defensive coordinator in 2021. And
Yeah.
then they won a natty the next year. And then Monken left. So now we're never winning another natty because we lost Todd Monken.
Yeah, the people were like, well, Pete, you got to look at all these different coordinators Dabo's had. You got to look at the common denominator, and that's Dabo. So Dabo's the problem. Well, the common denominator for them winning is also Dabo Swinney. So it works both ways. He was able to win with some coordinators, and others he wasn't. Now, there's other factors that go into it, too. Obviously, the transfer portal, NIL, that's all a different thing. But obviously, he knows how to win when he's got good coordinators. He's done it a lot.
It's also a very interesting clue when fans of a team that you play every year, all they can do is tell you that you're not winning a natty. Not that they're beating you, not that you're going 7-5, not that you're not making the playoffs. Like the old, you're not winning a natty. Okay, so what? We're going 13-2 or something? Okay,
yeah.
Burn it down.
Pratt says, can we talk about Dan Lanning and his SEC remarks? Meanwhile, Oregon has played 4 teams with a winning record. Well, that's why he said it. The last part of your comment there was exactly why he said what he said. And look, they all do this. They're always going to try to make themselves look better than another conference for whatever reason. And if it's the week that the SEC plays a bunch of garbage cans, then you better expect they're going to bring that up.
Yeah.
Especially
There's a clip floating around now from when Dan Lanning was at Georgia, and he's giving an interview, and he's talking about how the SEC is the only conference that plays real competition week in and week out.
Yeah, I know. The same thing. Well, they all do it. I remember when Jimbo Fisher used to be like one of the biggest defenders of the ACC when he was in Florida State. And then as soon as he left to go to Texas A&M, he started talking about how the SEC was so much different, the ACC and all this. Yep. And now he's back on the ACC network stumping for the ACC again. Yep. So it's like wherever they're at is what they're gonna propagandize. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't blame them.
No. It's who's signing their paycheck. Like James Franklin will probably do it at Virginia Tech too, after leaving the Big Ten. How many group of 5 teams will get in at the ACC that's left out? Well, at least one.
Well, if the ACC got left out, it'll be 2.
If the ACC gets left out, then it's guaranteed 2, because 5 conference champions are guaranteed to get in.
That's right.
Yeah, they didn't say which 5. Yeah.
I haven't even really picked. There's only one ranked team in the is it Tulane?
Yeah, it's Tulane. Yeah.
So where is James Madison and Memphis and those teams?
Yeah, I guess James Madison will probably be next to them.
Ranked.
But yeah.
They're ranked?
We don't know about the playoffs.
Yeah, they're ranked, but they're behind. But Tulane is the highest ranked right now. Yeah.
Well, James Madison's the highest ranked right now. They're 20th. North Texas is 21. Tulane is 20. It's James Madison 20. North Texas 21. Tulane 22.
In the CFP ranking?
No, that comes out tomorrow.
Oh, well, that's the only one that matters.
Well, the CFP ranking is the one that matters.
Yeah, the AP that doesn't matter.
Yeah. I think in
because last week Tulane was the only one in the CFP rankings that was in the top 25. Yeah.
Virginia's ahead of all 3 of them. So if Virginia wins, the ACC will get in. The problem might be if SMU wins.
Yeah, Virginia needs to win. And then again, I guess there's still technically a possibility that 2 ACC teams could get in there. If Miami wins out and something happens with some teams in front of them and they can get an at-large bid in the top 12, I don't know.
I think the committee can move Miami ahead of Utah this week. Utah looked bad this past weekend. They got 40-something points to a bad. Now they won, but they came back to beat a bad team.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, it was Kansas State. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the end of the Miami game?
Yeah, I did. That was crazy.
I don't blame them. I mean, because the committee don't watch these games, so like if you're Miami, do you want the committee to look at a box score that has you winning by 10 or winning by 17?
Yeah, obviously it's 17.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all.
And then Slim was mad because I don't know who said it. I think it was posted on ESPN. Yeah, like, the little ticker at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
After the game, it was like, Miami survives a nail biter. And he's like, nail biter? We won by 17 points. He's like, they're already setting us up to drop us in the rankings again. But yeah, I think you're right. I think they'll probably, where are they at now? 12?
Yeah, I think they were 13 last week, and Utah was 12. I think they could swap those this week.
Probably. Will that put Miami in the same comparative grouping as
That's what I'm hoping.
as Notre Dame?
It should, but
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Let's see. They had Notre Dame at 9. There's no way Notre Dame moves up because nobody ahead of them lost. They had Utah at 12 and Miami at 13. I think they could swap those. And that would put Miami at 12, Notre Dame at 9. That seems like a comparative grouping to me.
Yeah, it seems like it is to me too.
So if that happens, then they could then move Miami all the way up to 9.
Yeah, let's get him in that grouping.
Miami 9, Notre Dame 10. That would put Alabama at 11.
I don't even understand why they do a comparative grouping. What's the point of that? Whose idea was it?
I don't. You've said it. Everybody says it. They rank, and then they come up with the reason why.
Yeah.
So they invent this comparative grouping thing to justify having Miami at 13 and Notre Dame at 9.
Yeah.
that was pretty smart. I never would have thought of that. But we were just saying it's because Miami lost to 2 ranked teams. I mean, that was pretty cool. Well,
they could have just said that, yeah, but
pretty clever what they came up with about the comparative grouping thing. I would have never thought of that.
I don't know if you saw Pat McAfee. I think he did it right on game day too. He's talking about the. Is it the chairman that does answers all the questions after the rankings are posted?
Yeah.
And they're like, whoever this guy is, they need to get somebody else because this guy doesn't know what he's fucking talking about.
Yeah, it's the AD of Arkansas.
Yeah. And he's right too.
But the SEC bias argument has disappeared. So now it's Notre Dame bias.
Yeah, Notre Dame bias. Yeah, and the top 2 teams in the country are both Big Ten teams, aren't they? So, Big Ten bias.
Yeah. So, I still think I'm right that they don't really have any bias at all. They just don't know what they're doing.
Nope.
But was our buddy Zach Smith still saying how terrible Oklahoma is because they beat a ranked team this week? But of course, he's probably just going to say, well, Missouri was only ranked because they're in the SEC and they're terrible.
He got dragged in that comment because the thing is, he painted himself into a corner because by saying that, it forced him to say that the Big Ten only has 2 or 3 good teams.
Yeah.
And so you got all his Big Ten fans that are like, well, that's not true. The Big Ten's got a bunch of great teams. Got it,
Yeah, does Zach Smith have beef with Oklahoma or?
Well, he's a Big Ten homer.
Yeah, he put out a tweet that said Oklahoma's not very good. I said, well, if they beat Michigan and Michigan's tied for second in the Big Ten, how many good teams are in the Big Ten?
And the other problem with him is because he hates Michigan so much. He's an Ohio State guy, so he hates Michigan so much that even if he's trying to make a point about the Big Ten being good, he won't include Michigan in that because he can never say that Michigan's good. Right. You see what I'm saying? So he really should just stay away from doing that.
He painted himself into a corner where he had to then say that the only good teams in football are Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon, and Georgia.
Yeah.
Those are the only 4 good teams.
I guess A&M is not a good
A&M's no good. Oklahoma's no good.
Oklahoma's not good. Bama.
Texas Tech, no good.
Texas Tech, no good. Notre Dame, no good, I guess, too.
Yeah, BYU, no good.
Yeah, just a bunch of bad teams. Fuck Kirk Herbstreit. We should let Zach Smith pick the playoffs. It'll be, 6 Big Ten teams. And then what?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would rather have Kirk Herbstreit pick the playoff.
Well, I said he's an Ohio State guy because he coached there. I understand. He might have played at Florida, but He's an Ohio State guy. You know. Did he play for Urban Meyer at Florida? He must have. I don't know.
No, he coached
Coached.
for Urban Meyer.
At Florida too?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know he was the wide receiver coach at Alabama. What was he at Florida? The same thing? Or maybe he was like a GA or something? I don't know. Because he's not... he's a lot younger than Urban Meyer.
That's coming.
Oh, so when Notre Dame is good, Zach Smith lumps Notre Dame into the Big Ten, even though they're not part of the Big Ten, so he can just use them as a bargaining chip. Oh, they're really a Big Ten team. No, they're not. Yeah, he was a GA apparently. That's what C. Raw said. Yeah, he must have been. He was just probably getting his foot in the door at that time. I always thought it was weird that Zach Smith centers his podcast around Ohio State. I'd cut ties with that place if they fired my ass, but maybe it's just me. Yeah, well.
Ohio State didn't fire him. Urban Meyer did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The school doesn't.
I think that was kind of the school forcing him to do it, though. As far as I know, he still talks good about Urban Meyer. I think they still have a good relationship. So I don't know. Maybe they don't, but I have heard him say, like, I talked to Urban the other day, I talked to Urban the other, so they still clearly talk to each other. I don't even know what a harem is. Nate. All right, you've been sitting back there long enough. You can explain this to me. What's a harem? See, this is the problem. You sit back there and you beg to come on, and I bring you on, and you just sit there with your fucking thumb up your ass and don't say anything.
Is there a problem with that? I mean, look, I was saying that.
You got a problem with that, Pete?
Yes.
No, okay, nothing passed. But anyways, the harem means basically a word for orgy, but bigger orgy.
You work for an orgy? That's a whole different job.
It's basically a whole big relation. It's like, Mormons have a lot of girlfriends and wives and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
you call that an orgy?
It's like that.
That's basically a harem.
A harem is just a group of women that you have.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it's
So Nate, so you said you found a website for getting a harem, but to be honest, I don't know if I want it. I had to turn it.
Turn it down.
Nate, you were looking at getting a harem.
No, I wanted to turn it down, so I was like, nah, I'm good.
Does anybody know what he's talking about?
Are you talking about like hiring 10 prostitutes at the same time?
Basically, yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, yes, I guess so.
Are you still broke?
Yeah. No, I'm still broke, yeah. But
that's not happening.
I know.
To me, it sounds like how you buy these overseas wives from like Korea or whatever, China.
Yeah.
On the internet, I think that's what he's saying, except it's for Mormons. That's the only thing I can figure out was what he's saying here.
Slaw bought one domestically.
Okay, here. A harem is a separate part of a Muslim household reserved for wives, concubines, and female servants.
I'll say this too, without saying the amount. But me and Pete both know this. Slaw overpaid.
Yeah.
That's why people buy them from Indonesia and Philippines and shit. You buy domestically, it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Right? We know what Slaw paid for her.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he could have literally got a harem.
Yeah.
He could have got a harem of Far Eastern girls for what he spent on one 60-year-old white lady.
He still paid her, yeah.
You know, actually, I found out that harems are illegal in the United States.
Yeah.
Well, not technically, and not in Utah. They're not.
Well, no, that's true.
I don't think so. I mean, isn't that the reason they live there? The Mormons?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But yeah, I had to turn that down because it's not really my type. So,
Yeah, Nate, trust me, you don't want you might not even want one, but you definitely don't want more than one.
no,
Yeah.
that'd be probably too much. That'd
Yeah,
probably
one.
be.
You had one and you got rid of her. Now
If
you want.
one is
Now you want 10.
if one is good, two are better.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Three just good business, but yeah.
that's a different type of situation we're talking about when we say that, you know.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
And then if you get three, well, that's just good business.
Good business.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I do have another question for you and Lou. So January's coming up. First, well, first we have to get through the.
You can rent a harem out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the hour
but,
too, if you want.
The only problem is my dad's coming with me, so probably won't happen. But also I was going to ask a
You can
question like,
use pizza.
I don't know if he can want that. So. Just being honest. But no, I was going to ask like, is there something more than just gambling there? Because I don't know.
No, that's all they have.
No.
There's literally nothing there. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, unless you want to go to Circus and ride some fucking circus wheels or whatever, the
No.
roller coaster.
No.
They
No,
have nothing there.
No. Okay. Well,
What
I
kind
mean,
of question is that, Nate?
There's a bunch of stuff to do in Vegas, dude.
well, I have no idea because I've never been there. So, I mean, I know it's gambling there. That's all I know.
Is
Yeah.
gambling. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Pretty much anything you want to. You can look it up, and it's somewhere in Vegas.
I mean, I know there's a golf course. There's a putt.
Yeah, we're gonna
place,
do
there's a
that. What
top-
is it? What's that thing called? Lou?
Oh, pop golf?
Something like that.
Pop.
Yeah, pop golf. Yeah, something that rhymes with.
Yeah, it's
top
putt
golf.
on
It's
steroids is what it
top
is.
golf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got sand traps and shit.
Yeah. I call it adult putt.
Whatever. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So that's something we're gonna do. We're gonna go down to Fremont Street again one night, I'm sure. Which there's a bunch to do down there. You can do that. Whatever that thing is. What's that thing called? The zip line deal?
Oh, yeah, the zip line. We got to get Nate up in that thing.
Yeah, get you up in a zip line. You can zip line right over the street. I think it costs like
Not gonna lie.
$50.
That's not
But-
bad. Well,
But I mean, other than that, they got usually most nights there's a live band out there. They got live entertainment. I mean, the people watching is off the fucking charts there.
Yeah, that's always one of my favorite things we do when we go is whatever that night we go and just walk Fremont Street. It's always so much fun.
Yeah.
and then you, Lou, with BA had like was there a pep rally or something or
A pep rally.
something?
It was a protest.
A pep rally.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, the protest, something about Palestine. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Palestine pep
Yeah.
rally.
Okay. Well, thank you, Vic. But yeah, we still have to
That
get
pop golf thing too, unless it's changed since when I looked it up on the morning show that time, seems like a pretty good deal too. It's like $35 or $40, but it's unlimited play.
Yeah, that's not
Oh.
bad.
Now they have a bar and a restaurant there, and
It's good.
I bet the drinks aren't casino prices though. They're probably more expensive than a bar down the street, but they're.
I'm sure it's probably 10 to 15 bucks for a drink.
Yeah,
But whatever. I mean,
that's a deal compared to in the casino.
oh yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, right now, I mean, the prices are really cheap where I'm at. I mean, well, for flights, and yet I don't know if my dad's gonna book it. Well, he's probably. It's just I don't know why he's waiting too long. I mean, I'm not gonna force him to do it.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Your dad's a world traveler, so he'll figure it out.
I'm just worried. I was worried if he's gonna wait too long and it's gonna be expensive. That's my only worry.
Well, who's paying for it?
My dad.
All right. Well,
But
wouldn't worry too much about it then. Yeah.
I mean, look, I also told my dad that Lulu has a limo for
Yeah, if you get there by what, noon?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't have your plane ticket booked yet, you're out of time because
Oh, okay.
for the limo. Because I've got to call them this week and tell them how many people. Because how many
Okay.
people is what?
Is what you pay for.
Which limo? Well, yeah.
Yeah, which limo too? Yeah.
Limo they reserve. Yeah.
Okay.
So
And we can. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. We can always.
And
Yeah.
you know what the problem is? It's not like okay, we have 6 people we can fit in an Escalade. That's 6 people. That's 12 bags.
yeah, it's 6 people plus 6 people's luggage for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it's already I
Yeah,
think,
well-
3 people.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did also say, Lou, that they have self-driving cars with no drivers.
Yeah,
There.
they do.
So. You should say Zood? A suit.
Zoot
Oh, okay.
with a Z.
Okay, Z. Zoot.
I wonder how much more expensive that is than a regular Uber, or is it?
Let me see. Zoot.
Because
Probably cheaper because no driver to tip.
that's true. You would think. Yeah.
Yes.
Because if that's the case, you know, we take cabs and Ubers a lot when we're in Vegas. I'd try it out, see what it's like. That's a good point about the tipping.
Yeah, I think it's an app too, just like Uber. So like, it's not like you just stand on the curb and wait for one to ride by. I think you
Yeah,
there's an app, and then it just comes and picks you up.
right, just like Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it doesn't go. I don't think it goes like. Well, it won't take you to the airport and shit. It won't get on the interstate, will it?
I have no idea.
I think it just rides you around like the downtown area. If I don't know, I don't even know why I think that. I think I might have heard that somewhere.
Holy shit.
What?
That looks like not gonna lie, it looks like a cube for a car.
Yeah, like a little box. You ever seen one of those little smart cars? It almost looks like one of those. Maybe a little bit bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks cool. I mean, looks like a, yeah. I might tell my dad about that, or else we'll just probably do Uber. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a problem, dude. They got Ubers, they got that, they've got taxi cabs everywhere. So, you know, I'm sure it might be hard to get a taxi cab in Nebraska, but it's not hard to get a taxi cab in Vegas.
Yeah.
Unless you're slaw.
Unless you're
Slaw? Oh god. I mean, I do have some same traits of Slaw, but not as bad.
Damn, you're not as bad. A lot of similarities between you and Paul, but he's worse. Damn.
I mean, yeah, he lost his own wallet.
Yeah. No, he didn't lose his wallet. He lost his ID and his wallet.
Well, that's even worse.
Yeah. That's
I
like,
didn't lose
you
my
know what that's like,
ID.
Nate? That's like losing your toilet inside of your bathroom.
How does that work?
Exactly. It doesn't work.
Yeah, how can you?
Found my toilet. Where was it? Well, where it was supposed to be the whole time. It was in my bathroom.
Yeah. And also, I think I still remember how I almost, in Charleston, I almost stole someone's luggage in Charleston.
Yeah.
It looked like my luggage.
Yeah, we're sitting there waiting on Nate's luggage, and he's like, "Oh, there's mine," and he picks it up off the conveyor belt and starts to walk away with it. I said, "Hold on now, did you like check the tag?" And a lot of these bags look alike. He looks at the tag, he's like, "Oh yeah, you're right, it's not mine." I'm like, what you doing? If I wouldn't have stopped him, he would have got all the way to my house and realized he had the wrong bag.
What the hell is these?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still have to pack for freaking tomorrow morning. Cause going to San Antonio to see fam.
Oh yeah, you going to see them big old women down in San Antonio?
I mean, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. What are you going there for?
I mean, see my aunt, my mom's little sister, and they have for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So basically,
So you're going to see your aunt for Thanksgiving?
or basically my whole side of my mom's family
Yeah.
that's getting together. Yeah.
And so they were smart and left Nebraska and went to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
The sister was, yes.
Right.
Not gonna lie. Yeah. They actually, they went to high school in Nebraska but moved to Texas.
Yeah. As soon as they were of legal age to get the fuck out, they left and went to San Antonio.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Even these Gen Z kids are students doing the same thing.
Yeah, right.
They're getting out of
Yeah, as soon as they turn 18, they're on the first thing smoking out of Nebraska. Right.
I mean, yeah, it's. I'm even. Well, I won't say I'm not even. Nebraska's also Nebraska football's down bad. They can't even recruit a Nebraska player, like a top Nebraska player.
Yeah, they can't even recruit their own in-state. You know, all three Nebraska in-state players. They can't even get any of those to go to Nebraska.
Yeah, which is kind of.
Yeah, because they can't wait to get the fuck out too, man.
And plus,
It's real bad.
One of the top, I think it's 4-star QB. He's from Millard town in Omaha, but he's going to Alabama. Now I don't know how the hell that worked out, but
Well, anybody would choose Alabama over Nebraska football-wise.
I know.
I mean, unless you're an idiot.
What the hell? Yeah, it's just.
Well, I'd be willing to bet that guy would go play at UTEP before he went to play at Nebraska.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Although we did, I guess so far win 7 games. If we do somehow beat Iowa, that'll be a, improved year.
Yeah. So
But I was actually.
Yeah. Yeah. So what happened? So what happened to y'all against Penn State?
Penn State had was a better team. There you go. They have more talent, but the record says otherwise. It's bad. I mean, we got demolished. That's the only thing I was.
Yeah. So you're saying that Penn State is a hard place to play.
Well, yeah, yes, it is.
Did you guys give Matt Rule? I forget. Did Matt Rule get an extension after James Franklin got fired? Or no?
So yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What luck for him, huh?
Yeah, I was like.
Because right now nobody wants him. He somehow got a raise out of that.
To be honest, some Penn State fans didn't want him because he was a less better version of James Franklin.
A less better version of James Franklin?
Less better.
Yeah.
That's something there.
Well, I mean, he's like what, 1 in, I don't know, 17 against the top 10 teams.
Yeah.
And
so what you're saying is he's a downgrade from James Franklin, not a less better version.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
A downgrade version. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah. Well, now we have to watch that fold out. But
if I were Nebraska, I would have double and maybe even triple dog dared Matt Rule to leave and take the Penn State job. Triple dog dare.
Yeah. True. Yeah, triple dog dare. But I don't know what we will get actually if he would have left.
Well, if he would have left, he wouldn't have had to pay him out. But now he's getting an extension. I bet the buyout's ridiculously stupid because everything Nebraska does is stupid.
I forgot what.
No.
I forgot what.
He's going to suck the next 2 years, and they're going to be trying to figure out where you're going to come up with $60 million to get rid of Matt Rule.
Oh, please don't jinx it.
I'm just telling you. I can see the future, buddy.
No, I get it. I mean, us Nebraska fans have been suffering too long. At least we get something going, I guess, for one season, and then we just go back to sucking again. So,
yeah. Well, maybe if Clemson goes 6-6 the next 2 years, you can eventually land a good coach like Dabo Swinney down there. He might come over to Nebraska.
I mean, you never know. Like, I'm not saying it will happen, but
You think one of the reasons it's hard for Nebraska to get a good head coach is because Nebraska is in Nebraska?
probably yes. Look. I wasn't my choice to be here. I was just here to be born.
Yeah.
It was my choice.
Yeah, we know you. Yeah, we're not blaming you. It's just all the other people that have the means to get out of there and still choose to stay there that we question their intelligence.
Have you heard the story about the UGA player that got arrested yesterday?
No, I didn't hear about that.
This is wild. Now, first of all, it's some freshman, somebody that I've never heard of before, so it's not. Wouldn't expect it to affect the team in any way. But I guess Saturday night after the game, I don't know if he must live in Commerce, Georgia, because this is where this happened, right outside of Athens, a couple of towns over, I guess. Anyway, his mom got pulled over. As the cop was pulling the mom over and like running the license plate and getting ready to get out and go, you know, where you headed routine, this other car comes speeding past him at like 100 miles an hour. So the cop says, well, forget this lady. Let me get in the car and go catch this other person that's speeding even more. But it turns out he had pulled over the mom of the Georgia player. The Georgia player was the one that sped past him. Now, the cop didn't know any of this at the time. So the cop lets the lady go and turns the lights back on and starts chasing this other car. The mom recognizes the car as it being her son's car. So she pulls off and starts chasing the cop who's chasing her son. She catches the cop and passes him. Cop got blue lights and sirens going trying to catch a guy going 100. She's going fast enough to catch him and pass him. She then pulls in front of the cop and slows down.
Oh my God.
To let her son get away.
The hell?
She gets arrested. She's not talking. I'm not saying nothing. Just give me whatever my tickets are. Routine, right? The player got scared, didn't know what to do. So he turns around, drives back to Athens, goes to the football facility, starts telling, I don't know if it was a coach or if they have like a player representative, like, schools have this, hey, if something happens,
yeah,
who you go to. So he goes to somebody in the UJ football department or athletic department and tells them this story of what just happened. UGA called the police.
Of course.
He's here, come get him.
I think they probably, I don't know exactly, but they probably had his license plate by that, and they probably would have found him anyway eventually, right?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also heard
So what about the is charge of like cruelty to children?
Yeah, I don't know if that was because he had kids in the car or if he almost hit somebody on a street, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was like 15 charges, 4 of them are felonies.
Oh, what about her? What'd she get charged with?
I don't even know.
Well, that's an expensive day for that family, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
God dang.
All of his felonies were driving related, like whatever it is, running from the police and whatever charges related to that.
Reckless driving, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy.
That's crazy.
And also, I also have a crazy story. Well, my dad told me this, that he heard that a UAB player stabbed two of his teammates in the locker room before.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was this year?
I think so.
It was last weekend.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of that.
I was like,
Did he kill anybody?
I think so. I don't know.
think so.
I think I would have heard about it if somebody got murdered in the locker room. That's still
That's
crazy
kinda
though.
Crazy shit right there.
Just a flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Stab me, but I'll be all right.
It's just a scratch. But yeah.
Now, was that Georgia player? Was he? I mean, is he somebody we know, or is he just like some floozy who's like on the third string or something?
Who?
The Georgia guy who got arrested.
Oh, for UAB?
No, the Georgia player.
Oh no, yeah, some freshman offensive lineman that I never heard of.
Oh,
before.
okay.
Yeah, so he doesn't. Whoever it is, they don't play any. At least not this year.
Yeah. I just saw a Cybertruck. What a fucking ugly car that is.
Yeah, it is ugly.
Sorry.
Well, I'm happy to report that I'm 2-1 on the first half, betting the first half of the 11 a.m. basketball games today.
Let's go.
I think I did too. Let me look and see. I don't even remember what it was. Let's see here. Yeah, I did. I won. It was Toledo and somebody under first half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hit that one too.
Yep.
Holy Toledo.
I hit the first half under in both games, and then I had the spread in the first half on one of the games, and I missed that. So I went 2-1. I'm up $14.
I mean, not better than
That game last night was brutal. I actually ended up saving myself because I put a big bet on the Buccaneers to cover. At was it like plus 7.5 or something.
Yeah.
And then I once I realized they were getting absolutely destroyed, I went and live bet twice on the minus 23.5 for the Rams.
Jeez.
And they covered. So I think I had 3 bets on that game and I won 2 of them, so that saved me.
Wow.
But,
I
yeah.
think there's a gambling expression about throwing good money after bad money.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 2. Yeah.
How for you, though?
It worked out, but it was, I wouldn't advise it.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever I tried to do 8 picks again, and I didn't do shit. And sleeper.
I hit a sleeper pick this week finally.
You did?
Nice.
Damn, I can never hit.
It was a small one. I used the free play, which was Josh Allen over half a passing yard.
Yeah.
And then I added 2 of my own picks. It was both quarterbacks over the passing number in the Southern Cal Oregon game.
Nice.
So I
Nice.
So how much did you win?
I'm pulling it up now. Let me see how much.
What was it, like $50 or something?
Something new, because I think I only did 20 to win. Whatever it was.
Yeah, it's probably like 50.
Yeah, 58.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many I guess games you won in the sleepers, Lou or Pete?
I haven't won anything yet. But I do big ones. Like I'll do $25 to win like 300. I'll do like 4 picks. A bunch of times I've got 3 picks right, but I can't get all 4 right.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Yeah. I mean, that's
For some,
if you do. I mean, that's why I hardly ever do parlays in regular betting either. Maybe a couple once every few months I'll do one. You do more than I do, Lou.
No, I lied. I won 93.
Oh, damn, that's good.
$20 won $93.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Dante Moore over 228. He had 257. And Gilligan's Island over 248. He had 256. And then Josh Allen over half a yard. He had 262.
Like I would have been sick if I was I can forget what week it was. It was back early in the season. Jackpot did a 10-leg parlay where he's just betting all these big favorite money lines, I think. Anyway, He got 9 of them.
Oh,
He got 9 of them and missed one. And I think it was like, a $15 parlay to win like $1,500 or some shit like that. It was some insane amount. Yeah, and he missed one game.
Yeah.
that's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, total, I guess, wins I have in Sleepers 3. That's about it. But
Bullshit. That's only the second or third one I've hit, though.
yeah. What's up, Yoda?
College basketball first half. All right, at 12:30. So in 2 minutes, we have UMass and Oregon State. The over/under is 70.5. I'm going under, and let's take the favorite to win too
Paul, what are you doing?
in the first half.
Paul's in here hiding people.
What the? Oh,
Paul, get the phone out of your pocket.
Yeah, come on, Paul.
I mean, Paul hasn't made a single comment in the comment section. He's timing people out. I think that I'm just gonna chalk that as to an accident. But
Come on, Slaw.
yeah, I mean, I've got like 2 moderators on this channel, and he's one of them. Anyway, I mean, I get Vandy Danny can be annoying, but he's not. There's no reason to time him out.
Yeah.
So I listened to the replay of BA's show this morning. Uncle Lou, you're crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. With those jokes, you trying to kill me with them damn jokes.
I had some that were even worse, but
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I must have missed that part of the show. Were you telling bad, dirty jokes or something?
yeah,
He was telling some fucked up jokes. Yep.
Yeah.
what's the
One
difference?
was about.
What's the difference between a 9-year-old boy
Oh no.
Here we go again.
and a used station wagon?
What?
Nate didn't lose his virginity in the back of a used station wagon.
Damn. Damn.
That's fucked up.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Look, Nate's got his team asshole hat on.
Yeah. Built different.
Vic, you there, Vic?
I gotta go check my mail. I forget when. I'm still waiting on my huge degenerate hat. I think it's. I forget what date it was supposed to come.
What's the only
This took like.
What's the only organ that'll stay warm in a dead woman's body?
What?
My cock.
That's gross.
God damn. Wow.
Man,
What's 9 inches long and helps me have sex?
Oh no.
This knife.
Whoa. Damn. Damn. Lou, am I gonna have to turn you in? Is there something you want to tell me? You have a little serial killer in your blood?
What's the difference between period blood and sand?
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Oh, I think I heard this one. I think I heard you say this one last night.
You can't gargle sand.
Yeah, right. It's disgusting. I think I heard you, and I told that to Mrs. Pete, and she's like, you just looked at me like, what the fuck?
There's this TikTok channel that it's all jokes like that. But what they do, it's 2 guys sitting in chairs, like right across from each other, like 2 feet apart. And one person is telling the joke. The other person has to take a giant swig of water and keep it in his mouth. He can't swallow it.
Can't laugh.
Oh,
You have to try to not spit the water out when the other person tells the joke. So they just tell these increasingly horrific fucking jokes.
Oh god.
They got that from Nick Cannon's show Wildin' Out. He's been doing that for
True.
years. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. He does that on the show. You got to put water in.
Is that show still on TV?
I think it's fun. Well, I don't know. I
Yeah.
honestly don't know.
I just can't imagine there's still people watching MTV.
I got nothing. I don't want. Right. I have no answer.
By the way, Pete, I think this hat actually came in like in 2 weeks, so it did take a little bit of time to come in. So
Yeah, see, my huge degenerate hat, I just looked it up. It said it was supposed to be here between the 17th and the 20th.
wow.
So I don't know. Maybe it's just late.
Let me look.
Between the 17th and the 19th is what it said. But
Yeah, I try.
now
I
to be
checked
fair,
myself.
I think it might be in there now. I didn't check it on Thursday or Friday of last week.
I have the tracking number. Hold on.
Yeah,
It says delivered.
it might be in there then. I think the last time
21st.
on the 21st. What was that, Thursday?
Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, it's in there then. I'll go get it after the show's over then.
Unless it's the wrong address.
Well, no, it's probably in there. But you know what? I told this story before. There's another address that's almost identical to ours in the same city, but it's just a different zip code. And so we get a bunch of their shit, and they get a bunch of our shit because the fucking people at the post office fuck it up or whatever. But
You're 29486.
29486, yeah,
Yeah. And I'm not going to say the street, but it's 110.
yeah,
Yeah. It says it was delivered on the 21st.
yeah. I'm sure it's there.
All right.
I only check my mail like once a week because it's not right in my yard. I gotta walk to it. I gotta walk a whole block.
Oh, that's right. Y'all have the mailbox bank.
Yeah, the community mailbox
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
end of
Yeah.
the street. Yeah.
So, plus we don't get that much paper mail anymore because everything's done online and go paperless or whatever. So if I checked it every day, there'd be half of the time I go, there would be nothing in there.
The only mail I get is Carnival Cruise Casino
Yeah.
offers, Caesars,
Harris.
Caesars Casino offers at MGM Casino.
Yeah, that's a lot of ours too.
My mail.
Yeah. Yeah, cruise deals. Fucking Harris. I get a bunch of stuff for Cherokee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Degenerate.
Hey, I mean, it works. That's how we ended up buying that cruise that we went on the summertime with our kids. Is from one of those damn mail outs they sent us.
I'm staying at the Cosmo the last 3 nights that I'm there.
Oh yeah, you never stayed there before, have you?
But you know they have the balcony. I got a balcony room.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Now, have you been inside the building probably?
Inside the what?
Inside the casino, I think he's saying.
Yeah. Sorry.
Of Cosmo?
Yeah.
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 We went and looked at the Cosmo that one day. It was just me and you walking around Vegas, didn't we?
And it's literally right across the street from Planet Hollywood. You just walk out
Yeah.
the front door in Hollywood and cross the street, and you're at the Cosmo.
It's definitely nice in there.
I'm going to be taking a 2-minute cab ride from Planet Hollywood to Cosmo.
Right.
I'm not toting my bags across the street like a homeless person.
No, I don't blame you.
Yeah. I'll probably need a. Well, never mind. I was gonna say I need a walking stick. No. I'm
A
sorry.
walking stick? Now,
Peete has one.
yeah, I got a walking stick.
Here, I'll show you mine. I'll be right back.
What do you need a walking stick for, Nate?
No, it's being funny.
To walk.
It was a joke. It was
Yeah,
a
to
joke.
walk. Yeah.
I mean, a walking stick is for hiking. What you need is a cane. Like an old man.
Cane.
Yeah.
I'm good. I ain't that old.
Well, that's what a walking stick is. I mean, essentially.
Well, I know, but to be honest, I do not have great balance. But
Now, Nate, you do have to be prepared. I mean, once you leave, like everything is so big there that even though it looks close, it's not. So you're going to be doing a shit ton of walking when you're there, whether you like it or not. It's just the way it is. Like you can look at a hotel that's like 3 hotels away, and you're like, oh, that looks close, because you're in the desert. It's all flat, you know, and it's big in the giant buildings. You're like, oh, we can walk there in 5 minutes. Well, 30 minutes later, you're like, shit, we're halfway there. That's how it is down there. But I tried when Nate came to stay with me. We took it's like a mile, maybe a little bit over a mile, the loop I do.
I was already gassed.
Yeah, we got halfway done, and he was already starting to slow down. And we got to the end. I was like, "You want to do another lap, Nate?" And he's like, "No, can't do another lap." So that was just 1 mile. So you might need to get your cardio in.
Like you'll see a building off in the distance, and you'll have an idea in your mind of like how long it'll take to get there. Like let's say you go, okay, that looks like it's about a 20-minute walk.
Yeah, as I just said. Yeah.
You'll walk for 15 minutes, and then you'll look back up at the building, and it looks just as far away.
Yeah, it's like you're not even halfway there yet.
Hasn't gotten any closer.
There is something about Vegas where it's an optical illusion about how far things are from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got the walking stick. Now I gotta go upstairs.
Can't wait for you to the camera and show it to us.
Yeah.
I actually got it from a mountain in Colorado while I was in Colorado. So, let's see. Camera.
You got that out of Colorado. Okay.
Yeah, freaking mountain. I mean, it's just sitting there.
That looks a lot like my walking stick. The shape of it.
Yeah, a little bit. It looks like a, what do you call it? A Gandalf stick, or I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
sturdy.
I put whatever that
No.
shit. I put what's that stuff called? A polyurethane or whatever on mine.
Yeah.
Well, mine's I souped up my walking stick.
Yeah, I haven't done poly on here. I just lit it as is.
Well, first of all, I sanded it down real good, and then put the polyurethane on it. Then I let that dry for like a couple of days, and then I put a second and third coating of it on there. So
You put a lot of effort into your walk.
I did. I did.
I actually survived a hiking up a mountain in Colorado, which is kind of weird because if I didn't survive a 1 mile walk in South Carolina, that's
Battle Angel wants to see your what's going on with your hair.
oh, okay.
I think he fucked his hair up again. On
Why'd you cut? Did you cut your hair again? What do you, Nate?
It's not bad.
What's that on that side? What is going on there? No, turn to the other side. What's that big slit that's taking it? What is that?
He cut them apart in there.
You did that on purpose?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. Let me see the back.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
Let me see the back. Take the hat off, dude. You can see your fucking hair with the hat on. I can't tell if you mess up there or if you're just losing hair. It's kind of hard to tell.
Can you see it?
So you purposely cut that line in your hair?
That's what he's saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Try to make them a cool little part.
Yeah.
Do people part their hair on the side of their head now?
They used to back in the day.
Donald Trump does.
I knew folks used to do that back in the day, a long time ago. You know, he just going old school with it.
Yeah, it's going back a little bit, but I'm not going to take chances of.
Yeah. So what's up? Why don't you just do like Lou and get one of them head shavers? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I was after you screwed your hair up so bad, and then he said he was gonna shave your head. I was like, I don't know. You know, some people look good with a shaved head, some don't. You just never know until you see it. I wasn't really hopeful that you were gonna be one of those people, but actually, after he did it, I was. I thought it looked good. I thought you looked good with a shaved head.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
I actually thought it was pretty good as well, but BA said no.
she said no.
She had to. Yeah, BA said no. We have to clear off after Lou fixed it ish. You know, when he.
No, that's not. But, so what I'm asking you is.
Like a reverse mohawk. That I gave him a reverse mohawk first.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
DA didn't like that.
Okay. A reverse mohawk. So it's just like a strip of bald right down the middle of your head.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
I mean, he has a video of it. I mean,
Yeah, it was awesome.
He had that George Jefferson.
that George Jefferson.
Remember when they used to tell Edward he had a wraparound porch haircut?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But I guess what I'm saying, Nate, is though, instead of attempting to cut your own hair, since we just know you don't know how to do it,
right.
why don't you just shave it clean?
That's true. I could schedule a hair appointment and just ask.
Yeah,
to
or
shave
you
it
could
off.
actually go to somebody who knows what they're doing and let them do it. That's probably the best option. Yeah.
Here, I showed.
And then every time you ask Nate why he does it, he goes, "Well, I was bored."
Well, so actually, my dad actually asked me, "Were you bored when I did this one?"
Yeah. That's not a viable excuse for cutting your own hair. I mean, if you're bored, there's like a million things you could possibly do other than cut your own hair to entertain yourself.
Yeah. Also, when I was like, I was born in 2001, so I'll be 14. 2015, it was brutal. This might be.
Imagine Nate sitting around on like a Tuesday afternoon, all day with nothing to do, and he's sitting there going, "Well, I could eat off again, or I could shave a line in my head."
Look, when I was 14 years old, and this might top the one I did by myself, even though I did before. This is when I was 14. Here,
Oh my God, you look like a.
here.
It looks like you're going through chemotherapy, or your hair's falling out. So you've been doing
There
this.
you go.
This isn't a new thing. You've been fucking up your own hair for years and years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my mom said. Yeah.
Yeah, but you still haven't learned your lesson, huh? You're still just gonna keep doing it.
Yep.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna keep doing it.
Well, you just did
I
it.
learned my lesson.
You literally just did it, like what, 2 days ago?
Well, yeah, it's just a line.
Oh, Nate.
You know, even though I'm gonna live on my own for 7 months, I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Find a barbershop near your apartment.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
You know, there's sports clips, which is fun.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
sports clips. Gimmicky bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Go to a real barbershop.
I think we have a barbershop. I don't know if it's, but yeah, it's so yeah. In 7 months, I'll be in my apartment. Do whatever, because I don't know what it's better in an apartment, or I guess an apartment complex, because I'm be live my own for the first time. Probably be, you know, I don't know, to be honest. It'll be really different. Yeah, I will be really different than.
When you say you're going to be living on your own, is this? How do I put this? Is like the other people there like you?
Yeah, it's like disabled and.
Okay, so there is some sort of like assistance. I mean, if it's there, if you need it, or no?
Exactly. Yes. There is.
All right.
And they're just there to like, if you need something, like you said.
They're just there to make sure you don't cut your own hair. Yeah, that's probably what they should be doing.
Yeah.
Or that too. But yeah, and also they have like a staff that has like, if you're going somewhere, do you have to tell them beforehand before you go?
Yeah, that's good. That's definitely good with you, because that means you have a history of just wandering off, and then everyone's like, "Where's Nate at?" And then nobody knows, and then that could be a bad situation. Yeah.
And
It sounds to me, BA, like assisted living, but it's kind of like what they call independent assisted living. They do. So my mom's in assisted living, and there's two different sides to to where she is. They have the independent side and like the more assisted side, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. And it sounds like that's what he's doing. It's like an independent assisted living. Yeah.
And To be honest, it's not a studio. It's also a 1-bedroom thing. So I get basically a whole room. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna be in my bedroom, not the whole time.
So what is it? It's just like a 1-bedroom apartment. Is there a kitchen in there?
Yeah, kitchen
And a living room?
Yep.
And a bedroom and a bathroom.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's basically every room I think in the complex.
Yeah, they're all probably the same. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do have I guess what do you call it, blueprint of it.
Now, if it's like where my mom lives, like there's no stove. They don't. There's no oven or no stove. They do have a microwave, and of course you can like plug a toaster in. There's a refrigerator, a sink. They don't have a stove or an oven because they don't want you to burn the place down. You see what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So is that how yours is?
No, actually, they do have stoves.
You do have a stove?
Yeah.
Huh. You have an oven?
I'm not gonna use it because I don't trust myself to cook yet.
Does it have an oven too, or is it just a stovetop?
Yeah, they have an oven and microwave and whatever.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, and like I said, I don't trust myself yet to cook anything because I have no experience like for oven wise or well, for stove wise, I know how to cook eggs and stuff, but
it's not the cooking that's the problem. It's that you leave it on and then go to bed and you end up burning the fucking building down.
That's what my dad is worried about. If I just leave it there and it'll burn and stuff.
Right.
I mean, I always thought that you leave it to cook and then come back to.
You know what you need to do is just get you an air fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Lou doesn't like an air fryer? Or
yeah, he doesn't like air fryers. He says it's the same thing as an oven.
Okay.
I use my air fryer every day.
Okay.
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also me and my mom were at Target the other day. We were looking at I guess plate sets or whatever, just
like your cookware, your plates and your glasses and your forks and the knives and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it to be honest, it's I don't want to say it's cheap, but it's cheaper than I expected.
No, bro, you can go on Amazon right now and get some really nice like forks and knives set for next time. I mean, it's really inexpensive.
Yeah. Here, I'll be right back.
Starts getting a little bit pricey when you start getting into pots and pans if you want some nice ones.
Yeah, I'm sorry by the way, but I'm gonna show you one last thing and you can but yeah, it's like I said, it's a blueprint of my apartment, what it's gonna be looking like, but so it's or whatever it's called.
The floor plan.
Assume that the stove is electric, not gas.
I would think it would be, yeah. Yeah, you leave the gas on to kill everybody in the whole building.
I would hopefully they don't have the gas stove for them.
Yeah, over here. You can see. Okay. So basically,
hold it. All right, hold it still. And what's all that? Did you like make notes all over it, or what's going on there?
No. So basically,
is that your? I see that. I see where you drew your bed on there. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
All right, so he's got a bedroom, a bathroom. Walk out of the bedroom on the other side, and it takes you into the living room. What's that down in the bottom left corner? Is that the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a nice size apartment.
How many?
Why 7 months? Is that the next time they have one open, or what's the significance of moving there in 7 months?
So, I mean, it means like they're gonna be open.
Yeah, there's probably only certain availability. They gotta wait for someone to leave.
Well, I'm off the wait list, so I'll be the first ones to be in when it's.
Is this on the first floor? Is this like a multi-floor?
No, this is first floor. That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, they gotta wait for someone to either leave or die to get a new room.
There or like a weight room or.
I wish, but no.
Okay.
Do they have activities for the like
Yeah.
like a movie night and something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have like game night, like Husker night, whatever. Well, Husker or some of the residents are different fans of what teams, but
Now, are you responsible for feeding yourself 100% of the time, or do they have some stuff where you can eat there, like a cafeteria or something?
I don't think cafeteria, but it's basically all what you can do to Yep. So basically, the second option, I think.
I don't know what you just said, but do they make food there for you too, or you have to cook for yourself completely?
I gotta cook it. Sorry.
All right, so you got to. You're responsible 100% for feeding yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
okay.
about cleaning the place? You got to clean it. You got to keep it clean.
Bet they have maids.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not your like. Who's cleaning your bathtub and your toilet, and you?
Oh, wait. Well, it might be me, but I'm not. They have like service to.
That's what. See.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's got
I have some
he's
assistants, but it's
responsible
not-
for picking up after himself, but I doubt that he's scrubbing toilets and bathtubs and shit. I doubt it.
Yeah. I mean, even my dad doubts it too.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, it's like right now. We just drove past the facility like 3 days ago, and the outside looks done. But I just think the inside is still being worked on. So, and I think there's 3 separate buildings, but single floor buildings. But yeah.
So like a complex of buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
But yeah, it's I'm just hoping like the Wi-Fi is well, I have to buy my own Wi-Fi and stuff. But also I don't know if they have a thing for a cable or a satellite or whatever. But my dad probably said to me I need to probably do like streaming and stuff.
Yeah, as long as you have internet, you can just YouTube TV or whatever, or Hulu or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with streaming. It's just sometimes problems happen with YouTube TV when deals don't get made and stuff. It's just that only that.
But that could happen with any TV.
Yeah, that can happen with DirecTV
Right,
too.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I said, I can't wait to do it. But at the same time, it probably, I'll probably like what's the word? Is homesick the right word? No, never mind.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
can't remember the word. Yeah, homesick. Does that mean that I want to go home or something?
Yeah, it means you miss living with your mom and your dad and your brother, I guess,
Oh, okay.
and your dogs and whatever else. Are you allowed to have pets in there?
I don't think so. I don't know. I was kind of stupid, but
I mean, I wouldn't have a dog in that
Well,
little apartment, but you could probably have a cat in there.
yeah. The thing is, I don't know if they're allowed to do it. Maybe service dogs or service, even if there's a thing called service cats. They might allow service dogs, but that's about it.
Just tell them you want an emotional support cat. That's all you got to do.
What about like an emotional support hamster?
And they end up killing that thing. Like, what's that? You remember that movie, The Green Mile?
Yep.
He's got that little
Yes.
that little mouse as his pet.
Mm-hmm.
That's Nate.
Not gonna lie, that movie made me cry. Not gonna lie.
It was a great movie, man.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's but like I said, it's 7 months away. But I think it'll be in June-ish. So yeah, it's 7 months. But I just don't know.
You have to wipe your own ass over there.
Yeah. I don't have to have like people wiping my ass. That'd be weird.
So, I mean, your apartment looks great, and I'm really happy for you and everything, but there is just one problem with it.
What's up?
It's in Nebraska.
Dang.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing wrong with it. I mean, you can take that apartment and put it anywhere else, you'd be better off.
Yeah, you know what that? You know what the other thing is? I actually told my mom this, that like down the road, like which means like 4 to 6 years ahead, I might want to move out of state. So.
Oh no. All right.
So I mean, who knows? I might go to.
What about Somerville? Would you like to live there?
Yeah.
If I can afford it, but no. I mean, I would love to live in, near you guys, but probably
Yeah.
not,
You could go to the house every day and just be live on the Midday Show with Pete.
Yeah.
Nate,
Yeah, I mean, what's up?
do you know if you're responsible for paying your water or electric, or is it included in your rent?
Yeah, no. So this is like a Section 8, I guess.
Okay. It's like
So
an
part of the government pays it half the bills, and I have to pay the other half the bills. So, yeah.
So you get some help with it, but it's not free.
Right, and
Yeah.
exactly. And also, I also the rent is based off what what your net pay is. That's what I heard. So my pay is basically cheaper than normal. Not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna say what price. But that's what I heard from my mom, because my mom said that it's based on what you get from work and the paycheck and stuff. And
Yeah, they scale it to what your income is.
yes,
Yeah.
and my income's not that good, or I guess high. So I'll be lucky enough to pay my rent if I have enough money. But the only problem with me is dumbass me is I have to stop spending stupid things like off a paycheck. Like
Yeah. Yeah, what you got to do is you got to save. You got to make sure you put money from your paycheck away, a certain amount that's going to make sure that you cover your bills. And then, if you got some left over, you probably should be saving it. But then you can buy something. But pay your bills first before you buy stupid, in your words, stupid shit.
Well, so yeah,
with your paycheck.
Yeah, it's basically random shit that I don't need.
Yeah,
My
right.
dad used to tell me, first you have to do what you have to do, so that then you can do what you want
to do. Yeah,
Okay.
that's good advice.
Yeah, thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm just telling you, I have a really bad habit of spending, which is
Yeah.
I need to fix.
You know who you should call Paul, and he can do a spreadsheet for you.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but who knows?
Now, what you could do to get your rent paid every month, basically for free, is get one of these gypsy gambling accounts.
That's the worst idea I heard. That's the worst idea I heard yet.
I mean, look, I might just
Not only is his rent not going to be paid, he's going to get his legs.
Yeah, he'll be fucking evicted from that apartment before he even moves in.
True. Yeah.
He's going to be talking about, Lou, both my legs are broken. I couldn't pay the gypsy either.
And also, you also could get even kicked out of the apartment if you don't, what do you call it?
Follow the rules.
Well, not follow the rules, just like take care of your apartment, which means like you clean after yourself and stuff.
Are you allowed to have like big parties over there?
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah."
I mean, well, if
You're going to get thrown out, you have a big party.
Yeah, I mean, what's the apartment complex's stance on strippers?
I don't know. That probably won't be loud. I don't know. But there's a thing that is called My List or whatever, which kind of really creepy, not gonna lie. They call it the list, which means that the people that that wants, or if they want to come over to your, I guess, apartment, whatever, they're allowed to come in if they're on the, I guess, list.
Oh, like the guest list.
I don't want to be on nobody's list.
Yeah.
No, that's what they call it.
You gotta be on Nate's
Nobody's
list.
fucking list.
Yeah.
You might-
You gotta be, if you
Well,
want.
I'm with you. I don't want to be on any list
Go
either.
see Nate at his apartment. You have to be on Nate's list.
I'm not
I
going
didn't-
on the list.
I didn't give that name. I just got.
I'm just telling you, don't put me on that list. I don't want to be on a list. I might come up there and see you, but we'll figure something else out. I'm not going on that on no list.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't blame you. Yeah. I want to be my. I don't want to be on a list either.
Yeah. Because then something, Nate, you go and do something crazy and you're in the news and they're like, look at this list. We got Lou on this list, Pete on this list. It's like the Epstein list. How many times did you travel to Nate's house?
I wonder what Epstein's list was. Never mind. That's probably worse.
Then we have to lie and be like, well, we barely knew Nate. We didn't know he was doing all that crazy shit.
Yeah.
They were like, we searched y'all YouTube history. It seemed like he's always on y'all shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually have some friends that are going into the apartment, like the complex, and I have a friend that has Down syndrome. Actually, two of them.
I got a bunch of friends that have Down syndrome.
Yeah. Me too.
Almost all of them.
Is it? Do they segregate by gender? Like, in other words, is it like could your next door neighbor be a girl?
I don't think so. Which kind of
I was about.
Actually, wait. I think so, but I don't know. Maybe. It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
look,
that won't be problematic, will it?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
Look, I tried. Also, I have I have I guess crush on a girl, but and even though I don't know if she likes me or not, but maybe she likes me as a friend, but I don't know if she's. But if she doesn't like me as a, if same, I'm not gonna.
What's he trying to say? Is he trying to say there's a girl he likes?
Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
that's what he said.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure she's in a relationship, so I'm just not gonna involve. Yeah, I'm not that stupid.
Nate's not a home wrecker. Yeah.
No.
Well, you just know he might not. This guy might be he might be like that UAB player and stab you. Try to take his girl from him. Get mad.
The thing is, I'm not that bad as Slaw, where he.
Damn, Slaw caught a stray.
Not as bad as Slaw, huh?
Yeah, I mean, he. Well, honestly, was he kidding if he had sex with his own cousin, or is he? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that.
You're not that crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe you. I mean, even you wouldn't bang your own cousin, would you?
No.
No, I don't think you would either.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe you.
And also, I have to ask you, Pete. So you said that you've been to San Antonio already, and you said it's okay, or ish.
It's all right.
I know you say you've been in Riverwalk, or you've been part of like half.
Yeah, no, the hotel we stayed on was on the Riverwalk,
Okay.
and right across the street from the Alamo.
See, I thought the Alamos was a little bit of ways away from San Antonio.
It was.
Oh, it's right there.
It was, but it used to be, but until the city kind of grew into it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. I used to, well, because last time
I don't
was
know,
saying,
It seems to me as if it's like right in the. I mean,
yeah.
we didn't even. We walked all the way across the city from our hotel, which is where the Alamos are, right across the street from it, all the way down to where the Spurs arena is, and right next to that is that I don't know what they call it there. It's kind of like the Space Needle in Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Where you get in the elevator and you go up like 200 yards.
Tower of the Americas.
Yeah, and up there they had this, revolving restaurant and bar, and we ate dinner up there. But we never even took a cab. We walked from one side of the city to the other in like 30 minutes. It's not that big of a city.
Well, I mean, maybe it doesn't look like it. I'm not saying it's big or not, but it says it's 1 million people.
Yeah, that's not a big city. That's a small. I mean, it's a medium. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, and
I mean, it's kind of big, but it's kind of big, but not big. Not big. It's not. It's not a major city.
Yeah.
Right. And what's that word? Mid.
Also, right there by where the Alamo is, and where our hotel is at, it's there's a really nice mall there. Mm-hmm. And a lot of malls are complete shit these days because people started buying online, and a lot of malls have pretty much gone under.
Yeah.
Not this one though. This one's still full of stores. You walk in there, it's still a bunch of people in there. It's 2 floors. They got a big movie theater inside the mall there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice mall.
I don't know whose decision to put the Mall American in Minnesota. Wasn't my choice. But I've been there before.
Yeah, because that's the only reason anybody would go to Minnesota, so they can go see that.
That's true, but
that's why.
But anyways, it is pretty big, but I feel like malls are being abandoned and stuff, which is sad. But,
yeah.
But yeah, it's my dad and my brother, or my little brother and my cousin and my uncle are going golfing at Country Club. I'm kind of jealous about that, but hey, I'm gonna be either bowling or what's that called? Andretti carts. It's those speed carts that more.
You mean go-kart?
Kind of, but it's more fashion than go-karts. Those fancy go-karts that you go to.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I'm still 50-50 if I want to do that for the Andretti carts. I tried before. I had the the thing, head thing and a mask on. It was so fast I couldn't even control it. I'm like,
yeah.
What the hell?
All right, guys, I got to get off of here.
All right,
thanks for coming on, everybody.
All right, cool.
All right.
See you later, Pete.
Later, Lou. Later, Vic. Later, Nate.
All right, see y'all.
Yep. Appreciate you guys coming on. Make sure you guys tune in tonight for the Lunch Money Show I almost said at 10, at 9 on Uncle Lou's channel. We'll talk about these rivalry game spreads and matchups and get into that. Well, there you go. Yeah. All right. See you guys tonight.